Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today did not start in the way that I had anticipated. Also, I'm going to be trying some different angles here, so let me know what you think of this. I don't know. We shall see. My alarms didn't go off this morning, so my whole office was confused when I didn't get on our 9:30 call. In fact, all of my alarms got turned off, including my ones for my vitamins throughout the day. Don't know what that's about, but my boss texted me and was like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, oh my god. They'd had like the whole meeting and I was asleep. So I apologized profusely, jumped on the call. They all like laughed and commiserated about times when their alarms hadn't gone off, but it was like, I'm still relatively new to this company and I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. So, we'll shake it up. I got Poshmark order out, and what else was I gonna do today? I can't even think straight because like it was like I half woke up to a text message, realized what was happening, and had to wake up like this, and it's only been 20 minutes since that happened. So I brought some stuff down that needs to be donated, so I might run to the thrift store just to donate. I'm not gonna go in and shop. I'm really trying to watch how much money I'm spending right now because of Black Friday. And today I need to take my measurements before I eat anything. I probably should have done it before I drank anything, but. And then I put a poll up, like question and answer thing up on my Instagram, so I'm gonna wait a little while for you guys to answer that. Be sure to follow my Instagram if you are not doing so already, because I ask a lot of questions and do a lot of polls about content and things like that. So go ahead and do that. I'm gonna wait for you guys to ask a few more questions and then I'll do my 3-month update. But I'm gonna go ahead and do those measurements and eat some breakfast, and then today's probably mostly gonna be the update video. We had some issues with some packages yesterday. A couple packages are missing and they said they're delivered. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that. Other than that, this is Brett's only day off this week. Literally until next Tuesday. Today's Wednesday the 2nd and he doesn't have another day off until Tuesday the 8th. So, time to go take measurements. Just really quickly thought I'd show you what I'm eating today. So, breakfast or meal number 1, and of course the tornado sirens are gonna go off now. They test them the first Wednesday of every month. But we have 1 egg, 1 white mushroom, and then 13 grams of like a mixed shredded cheese. And that's, I don't know if I'll even be able to finish that. So, first meal of the day, 5 or 6 to go. I have degraded back into my cat shirt, but I got a question about working out, and it just hit me like, so December I'm going to be trying to walk or run a mile every single day for the whole month. I'm really trying to get under 200 by the end of the month. I don't think it's possible, but I don't think it's not possible, if that makes sense. So we'll see what happens, but I started it yesterday, and I was like finishing up with my weightlifting set after my run, and like I had to stop because I had so much pain in my left leg, not my quad, but like my inner muscle in my left leg, and I was so worried I'd be so stiff this morning. And I'm a little sore, but I feel like relatively fine, and I'm really happy about it. So I will talk more about working out later when I get to the actual part where I'm gonna do the update, but yeah, I am really excited that I recovered that quickly. Like it's okay overnight. I was worried I wouldn't be able to work out today because I'd be in so much pain. There's Magnolia. Hi, baby. Okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast now. Look at this cat. She was asleep 2 seconds ago. I put her here. She will lay wherever I lay her, as long as it's on me. Are you looking at the camera? Are you the most photogenic of all of our creatures? Uh-oh, did we hear something? Are we gonna bolt? She's still so small. See, how old are you? Your birthday's in April, and it's December. You're 8 months old? Are you 8 months old? Yeah? I can't believe we got this cute little kitty. Who would have thought somebody would dump, well, people dump animals all the time, but like, look at what they're missing out on. It is lunchtime, and I have 104 grams exactly of broccoli cheddar soup from Panera. We just get it like in the container at the grocery store, like our Walmart that's by our house sells it in this little container, which means it has a barcode, which means I can just scan the barcode after I weigh all of my food, and then it goes directly into my tracking app. So I am gonna eat this hopefully before it gets cold, because I hate cold food, and that is a big thing when you have weight loss surgery. It takes you so long to eat something that usually it's cold, and you have to get up in the middle of your lunch and reheat something. So I just, whenever I don't feel good or whenever I want something easy, soup always works. So specifically this one always works. So catch up with you later. Okay, snack update. I'm having one protein ball. This protein mix is from Kodiak Cakes. We get it at Target. And I mix in water, reduced fat, Jif peanut butter, and then local honey from the farm we went to for our pumpkin patch photo shoot. So, well, it was a pumpkin patch day, it turned into a photo shoot. So, and I make these half the size of what they say on the box. So the box says 50 grams, I make all the balls 25, so. Also, pretty sure the FedEx man just pulled up in a U-Haul. Weird. Of course, I have many a package coming. Oh, you heard the jingling? I just got a package. It just seems odd that he's in a U-Haul. God, do they have so many packages that they had to hire more people and rent U-Hauls? Alright, let's go see what it is. So it is one of my packages, not one of Brett's. It is my package from My Protein. And I'm gonna open it, make sure everything's right, and then put it in the Black Friday haul pile, which is what I have been doing with my packages. Had a few come yesterday. I ended up cutting that footage out yesterday just because I had so much. I had an hour's worth of footage to go through yesterday, so. All right, another food update. It is dinner time. I took a nice nap. Hopefully work will pick up. They just don't have a lot of hours for me, which is why I'm not like working throughout the day like I normally would. We have 2 meatballs from Trader Joe's. These are the turkey meatballs you can get at Trader Joe's. I just heat 2 of them up in the microwave, put a little bit of red sauce on them and a little bit of like Parmesan cheese on them. And if you're wondering what we're sitting at, like macronutrient wise, I wonder if you'll, there we go. So I am not even halfway through my protein yet. The carbs are fine. The fat is fine. The fat's at 22 out of 30. So as I'm eating some snacks here and there, they need to be carb heavy. And if I'm not gonna get there, like with the food, I will have a protein shake. So, because I have protein that is lemonade flavored, dragon fruit flavored, and then I have like a, is it peach coconut or peach mango, something like that. I have another, they are not like chocolate vanilla strawberry, thank God. Actually that's what I got in the mail today, is the dragon fruit flavor. So I'm gonna eat these, and then Brett is at the gym, so I'm gonna come back on and do the update portion. But for a few minutes, I'm gonna watch The Bachelorette in all of its garbage glory. All right, see you soon. Okay, I just filmed the Q&A portion. I'm gonna drop that in at the end because I realized I can't just cut the vlog off because I'm not done eating today. So, it is about 6 o'clock. I'm having a cup of decaf coffee with half a cup of skim milk and then the My Protein flavored drops. These things are amazing. I get the toffee kind, but I also, upstairs in that package, have white chocolate and vanilla to try. They're very inexpensive, but they taste really great, and it's like liquid stevia flavoring, so it has no carbs, no sugar, no fat, no calories. I don't know what the hell is in it, but it's really, really good. I do have a big package of stevia that I could be using, but I really like these flavor drops right now, so not sponsored. I literally found them through another YouTuber, and I've been obsessed with them, and they had a Black Friday sale, so I bought some. So I'm gonna drink this coffee, and then I don't know, I might start editing this video, and I still need to go downstairs and run my mile, so lovely. Okay, so we're in the basement, and there's something wrong with our fuse in this room where the treadmill is, so I plug it in over here, and there's no lights in here that work right now, regardless of the fact there's literally 100 wall plugs. There's literally 17 in this tiny room. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I did decide to do the My Protein lemonade, so this is 20 grams of protein here, and this is probably gonna be one of the last things that I eat. If I have anything else tonight, it's gonna be a protein ball. So to put that into perspective, let's check up on our calories here. Today's gonna be a low calorie day. Yeah, today's probably gonna be around 550 calories. So, all right, let's go into Past Me that already did the Q&A for you guys and wrap up the video. Okay. So we're back, and I'm sitting in front of the tree on the floor in my kitchen because I thought this would be a cute shot. I am gonna probably, hi Coco, I'm probably gonna struggle to find cute filming locations throughout the month, but I figured since like the last 7 shots were in front of the couch, that wasn't gonna work. Dogs, man, dogs. Figured it wouldn't work doing it in front of the TV again. So I have paused The Bachelorette, and since Brett is at the gym, I am gonna go ahead and do this for you guys really quick. So let me pull up all of your questions. You guys actually had a good amount of questions. Okay, so what was the, actually let me do the update first. I lost 7.8 pounds in the month of November. I'm averaging about 10 pounds a month, so I was a little behind, probably because of the holidays and because of what I ate on vacation, but I still managed to lose weight during vacation and during Thanksgiving, which is insane. I'm not sure there has ever been a time in my life where I have lost weight after Thanksgiving. And then I lost 6.5 inches from my body as well. So previous months I've lost 20 inches and 31 inches. So I think the inches are slowing a little bit, but I primarily lost off of the midsection of my body, so my breasts and my waist and my hips and my butt is where those 6.5 inches came off. So I asked on Instagram if you guys had some questions that were VSG or life related. Be sure to follow my Instagram so you can be a part of those. So the first question is, what has been the best and worst thing about the surgery so far? So the best thing is that I've lost weight every single week since September 1st. Actually, since the week before September 1st, I've lost weight every single week. The worst part, I feel like the worst is yet to come with the hair loss. I think I'm really gonna struggle with that. But as of what has happened to me thus far, the worst thing was probably my allergic reaction to the steri strips that some doctors put on you after they take your staples out. So I still have a couple of little like scars that are healing from those steri strips, so I ended up with extra scars. Steph's Bluing wants to know how my energy level is. Was it low after the surgery? Because she's having her surgery in a few months. My energy level, if you go back and watch my vlogs, I would highly recommend, because I answer a lot of questions in those vlogs. But I feel like my energy level was really low the first 2 days, and then after that I was like, let's go shopping, let's go thrifting, let's do all of these things, and I had all of this energy even though I eat an average of 600 calories a day. I mean, like you guys saw, I've eaten 300 and something calories today, and that's it. 385 calories. That's all I got going in my system. Some days are better than others, but I would say most days I feel better than I used to because I'm not carrying around 45 pounds of extra weight. Okay, so Catgirl3, who is a super big supporter, I see her all the time liking and commenting on Instagram and on YouTube, wants to know if my stomach hurts at all. It doesn't. I never felt any internal stomach pain. The most I felt was kind of as my abs were healing. It felt uncomfortable to move or twist or sneeze as my abs were healing. It kind of felt like you did 1,000 crunches. And then she also has a personal question to ask, which every question is safe on this channel. Don't feel weird asking questions. She wants to know if it ever hurts when I have to go number 2. And I think that was a concern of mine. That was something I literally looked up. Like, am I gonna have issues pooping? Like, if I'm not putting anything in my body, if I'm only putting liquids in my body for like 2 months, like how is that gonna work? How am I gonna go to the bathroom? I didn't have any issues with it. Some people do suffer with constipation. I don't have any issues with that. I haven't had any issues with that. I've been focusing on fiber, but also I have a squatty potty and I go regularly every morning like I always have even before surgery, so I don't have any issues with that, but that may be something you struggle with, so just be aware of that. Naya wants to know what I wish I knew before surgery that I didn't. Honestly, the steri strip thing really bothered me. And then I know somebody else asks if the gas and bloating is as bad as people say it is. And the answer is yes. I was not expecting that. Like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I was not really expecting it to be as bad as it was. It did go away pretty fast though. And then kind of like something I didn't think would happen that I wish I'd known was gonna happen. When I eat like bread or wheat, things like that, it sits in my stomach and it hurts. I kind of avoid bread. I mean, as much as I can, or I'll take, you know, buns off of hamburgers, or I'll take a piece of bread off of a sandwich, things like that. I don't know, it just got to the point when we were on vacation, where I was kind of trying a whole bunch of things all at once, that I would get discouraged going into a meal time because I knew my stomach was gonna hurt really fast and I was gonna be uncomfortable really fast. So I wish I'd known how to better handle that, or what my triggers were, so I could avoid them faster instead of having to go through that pain. But everybody's stomach is different. Everybody's stomach is 100% different after this surgery. Things you've eaten before won't work for you. I've been very lucky that only a handful of things haven't worked for me, namely oysters, bread. I wouldn't say gluten. I don't need to be gluten-free. Oysters and bread. There was something else that I can't remember, but it's only been like 3 things. So I've been pretty lucky because I know some people, like my mother-in-law, can't do any kind of lettuce or grain. My sister-in-law can't do wheat or dairy anymore. So don't let that scare you, because there's lots and lots and lots of food options out there. But there are things that like I don't buy anymore because they upset my stomach. Okay, Rebecca, who is a super big supporter, I always see her as well, wants to know if I've been working out lately and what my favorite COVID-friendly workouts are. I plan on doing a workout video during Vlogmas so you guys can see what I'm doing. I did mention that for December I'm going to try to run or walk a mile every single day. Sorry about that. My camera literally just filled up. Like, the memory card just filled up. That has never happened to me in 5 years of YouTube. But I work out in our at-home gym downstairs. We are lucky enough to have a treadmill that we purchased last year at Nebraska Furniture Mart. And then we also have a couple of weight sets and a weight bench with a bar. So I have just been walking and or running lately. I've been to Orange Theory a couple of times. I'm not comfortable going to Orange Theory anymore, especially because ours now requires that you wear a mask while you work out. And I understand the reason for that, but I don't know about you guys. I don't think I could run a a mile or lift weights with a mask on. So how I'm making it safe for me is by doing it at home. And it is pretty cold here, so I haven't been walking outside or doing anything like that, but I'm working out at home. But I will show you my whole system later on this month. Be sure to subscribe for that. She also wants to know if I've been losing weight faster or slower or at the same rate as before, or has it tapered off? So this month was slower. There were what my company calls impediments. So the holidays and the trip were a big impediment on my weight loss, but I still did lose weight the whole time. The doctor's office has noted that I lose weight slower than average, which is totally fine. So according to my doctor's office, the weight that I'm at literally right now is what I should have been on November 1st. So I'm 8 or 10 pounds behind the average, or not the average, the optimal weight loss. So that is why I started tracking again. And when I track, I lose faster. So my guess is this week with the exercise and the tracking, I'm gonna lose 3 to 5 pounds. We're gonna cross our fingers and we'll see what happens. And you guys will be here on the vlog for when I weigh myself next Tuesday. We have Rachel asking a couple of questions as well. Any advice for heading into surgery? Is the gas pain as bad as they say? Yes. How am I feeling? Are you more confident and happy? Okay, let me answer a couple of, she's got a couple more. She has her surgery booked in January. Congratulations. Advice for someone heading into surgery. Be gentle with yourself. This is a learning process. You have to relearn your body. You have to relearn what works for you and what doesn't. And every plan is different. This is a big one. So you're gonna see a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube, and they're gonna be able to eat things before your plan allows you, or you're gonna be able to eat things before their plan allows them. I had one girl that I was following that, I still follow her. She can't eat red meat until 6 months post-op, and I was cleared to eat everything after 8 weeks. I have somebody else that I follow that did liquids for another 2 weeks after surgery. I did full liquids for 2 days after surgery. So, and that affects your weight loss. She's gonna lose weight faster because she's only eating clear liquids for another 2 weeks. Of course she's gonna drop weight faster than I did because I introduced solid food back into my system by the end of the first week. So just be gentle with yourself and understand that, you know, this is more than anything, you're never supposed to compare yourself to other people, but this is a situation where comparing yourself really, really can harm you. I was feeling bad that I haven't lost as much weight as quickly as I'd hoped, but for the love of God, I've lost almost 50 pounds in 3 months. That's a big freaking deal. So just try to relax, listen to your body, listen to what works for you and what doesn't. If something doesn't work for you, give it a month or two. You might be able to eat it later. I had some soup on my first week and it bothered me because it was so rich. I tried it 2 weeks later and it was totally fine. So just take it easy, take a deep breath. Everything is gonna be okay. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands, I'm sure, of these surgeries are done every single day. I was the first of like 7 that happened the day that I had my surgery. So it's very safe. There's very minimal complications, and you are gonna be so much better off after the surgery. Your health is gonna be so improved, you're gonna feel so much better. So congratulations. Personally, I do feel a lot better. I am now at the lowest weight I've been in a hot minute on this channel. Maybe in the last 2 years, this is my lowest weight. Close to it. Once I get down under 200, I will be the lowest weight I've been in about 4 years. So we've still got a little ways to go. I'm hoping I can get there by the end of December. Not sure that will happen, but it's a good goal to have. So, and then she also asked, when did I have my first coffee after VSG? My doctor's office cleared me to have coffee after I think week 3, but it needed to be decaf. I didn't have any until, oh my gosh, maybe month 2, like beginning of November. Mostly because I'm a coffee milk kind of person. I like my milk with some coffee flavoring, if that makes sense. So I was really focused on getting my water intake up, and I'm still trying to do that. I'm not great at getting my water in. Make sure you're getting your 64 ounces. That's what my plan calls for, is 64 ounces of water every day. And I usually do about half that. I'm working on it. But at the beginning, when they were saying, hey, you're not losing weight very quickly, I decided to hold off on the coffee. I tried to hold off on other liquids until I could get the water under control. I will say I drink quite a bit more water when I work out for obvious reasons. Last night when I ran my mile for distance, I drank too much water too quickly and ran too hard and almost vomited. So don't do that. That's another thing people ask me all the time, have you thrown up? I have not thrown up once, not once, which is amazing. The worst thing you can do is throw up. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're gonna go into this, anything that makes you nauseous, avoid. Avoid, avoid, avoid. My sister-in-law had a lot of trouble with that. She was throwing up after almost every single meal, and the doctors were really worried about her. She's okay. But yeah, coffee, I have been having coffee pretty regularly now. And coffee regularly for me is not an everyday thing, because I like so much like milk and cream in it that I don't always have the macros left to do that. So I do drink decaf, and if I drink it, I'll drink it before bed. Caffeine has always been weird for me. It tends to do the opposite thing. Energy drinks make me tired. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Let me know in the comments below if that happens to you too. But no, so I'll have a decaf coffee like while I'm watching my final show of the night. But I only do that if I have the macros left. So I would say that's maybe 3 times a week, maybe less. But it does, I know Cat Girl might want to know, it does help get things moving if you can't get things moving. So that, I think that was everything. I think that was everything everybody asked me. I am excited for December. I have a lot of really exciting content. I'm excited to go to the grocery store tomorrow. Maybe that's stupid. But that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna do a haul for you guys so you can see the kind of things that I pick up at the grocery store. I'm specifically excited to go to Trader Joe's because Rory's here. Because we don't have one particularly close to our house. Look, she's got her Christmas collar on. So my mom and I are gonna run over there, and I'm gonna get some staples like those turkey meatballs I just had for dinner. I like to get a couple packs of those, and since I eat them 2 at a time, the packs last pretty long. But I'm excited to show you guys some of the things that I eat regularly that are super high in protein, low in carb. In case you're doing keto or something, these are great options too. For the record, I'm not doing keto. I wondered with the way my macros were working if I was actually doing keto, and I'm not, because my fat content is so low as well. So if anybody had that question, the answer is no. This is not like keto. But you're cute. She's like, please, for the love of God, put me down. So we're gonna go. Be sure to subscribe to see the rest of Vlogmas and my regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos starting again in January. And we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Bye, warrior crew. Say, please release me. Bye.